New Jersey has a new governor, Governor Phil Murphy, starting his first full day on the job on Wednesday after a wild celebration at MetLife Stadium. I was there. It was a great time, but now it's down to work. Of course, the question is, what work is the governor going to start with that is going to address the crisis of affordability that New Jersey is facing? He seems to think it starts with equal pay for equal work among government workers. Ashley Johnson has the full story. Ashley.
New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy started his first full day in office at his first cabinet meeting, signing his second executive order. This one tightening the rules on gift disclosures. The order requires Murphy to disclose any gifts he's received since 2015. It's something former Governor Chris Christie was criticized for not doing.
Is this one of my pens? It's one of yours. Fantastic.
Wednesday afternoon, the governor spoke at a roundtable in Newark about raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour and getting paid sick leave for New Jersey workers. Murphy, joined by Newark Mayor Ras Baraka and State Senator Ron Rice, listened to many people who say they can't afford to live on minimum wage, which on January 1st rose to $8.60.
There's a myth that's been pervaded and continues to be pervaded by others that if I give you something, it's at my expense. Or if I get something from you, it's at your expense. And that's just not right. When wages go up, the studies are up and down your arm by economists that money goes back into the real economy almost immediately.
During his inauguration speech Tuesday, Murphy promised to make New Jersey a great place to live.
And for those of you who are debating whether to stay in New Jersey or leave, or perhaps considering moving here from elsewhere, I commit to you, many years from now, when you look back, planting your flag in New Jersey will have been one of the smartest decisions that you ever made.
I followed up by asking the governor whether by closing the wage gap for employees we are increasing government spending. How does that make New Jersey more affordable? He responded that New Jersey ain't going to be affordable at the current minimum wage.
No two ways about it. We're the biggest employer in the state, and we have to lead by example.
In Newark, I'm Ashley Johnson, reporting for Chasing News.
Thank you, Ashley. All right, let's bring back the A-plus panel. So, guys, Phil Murphy, and we were at the inaugural events last night. The guy went from a speech to an event, to a speech, to another event today, and the entire theme, here we are in New Jersey, suffering from an affordability crisis, is about equal pay for government workers. I hear the first thing I'm going to do as governor is raise the cost of government. Bill, he's your guy.
Yeah, I didn't hear the same message. I heard a message.
I'm surprised.
It's shocking to you, right? I heard a message of hope yesterday, and I saw him immediately get to work on signing an executive order that's going to say, hey, why don't we pay women the same we're paying men, which what a novel concept.
Hey, Laura, so we know this whole equal pay thing is bogus and nonsense and based on falsehoods, that there's no such thing as a wage gap. It has to do with personal decisions and lifestyle choices and education and merit and all these things. And all I heard was we're just going to generalize the sexes and spend more money.
But here's the thing. You may believe that, but many of us do not believe that. Clearly, Phil Murphy does not believe that. So I think what he's doing is he's taking an issue that really no reasonable person could be against and said, hey, let's start out with this. It seems like a good idea to pay people equally, regardless of gender, so let's do that. Only you could have a problem with it.
Speaking for some of the reasonable people out there, we know that there's a lot of falsehoods out there. And again, the whole idea is, and there have been many, not only studies, economic studies, but talking about the choices are always left out of the conversation. It's just like, well, you're a woman, you're a man, we got to make sure it's equal. Well, there are a lot more factors that come into labor decisions. I don't understand why we're now 24 hours in and we're not talking about taxes, affordability, pensions, education. What do you think?
Well, this is an issue that I think a lot of people can rally around, and I think that's why he brought it up. And to respond to your point, it is about equal pay for equal work, and they're not going to be looking at previous job salaries. And so basically it is about merit. So it is about everything that you're saying, education and merit and experience.
I wish that government workers were all about merit. Somehow I'm thinking it's more about who you know. But anyway, we'll leave it there.